holding more. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force. Just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And we are underway from Kansas City. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
They go play fake. Mahomes.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Defensively, Puna Ford with a tackle there. Here's 2nd and 10.
Mahomes now to throw.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 21. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Yellow.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with 4th down and 1.
Yellow.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone. Definitely going to cost him 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
This is Smith with a grab. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 33 yards that time.
Here we go.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Pass complete there to Nakua.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Rams first down.
To the air again, Stafford. From the left side, it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now Stafford. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Chiefs.
Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, 65 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
Yellow,
The
yellow.
Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mahomes will throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
That makes the score Chiefs 8. Rams
Well, they got
7.
down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Harrison Butker in a kickoff.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Chiefs take over 1st.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw, it's Mahomes.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Now Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there for KC. 48 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. This is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are able to extend their lead. The
CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A solid stiff arm. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well on that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going. I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
They'll get this complete to Whittington.
A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They snap it to Stafford.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now it's Stafford.
That one taken in by Whittington.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's another Rams first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Rams first down.
Here's Stafford.
Over the middle, he's got the hook up to Whittington.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Rams first down. A gain of 16 yards. First
From
down.
down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
To throw is Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown.
Devontae Adams. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for two. They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a one-point lead.
Chiefs, 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Kyron Williams on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Going up top. And that would be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before the break, Stafford.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
That went out wide and intercepted.
And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. First possession in the third quarter, interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Mahomes going to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Now here's Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Not what you wanted there. It goes as a sack and a loss of a yard, and now it's 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's caught. And he is going to be out of bounds well short of the pylon, and that will be a turnover on downs. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he is going to lose yardage here. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect that.
And got his man complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, LA. Puka Nacua. 89 yards. And the Rams use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your turkey bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
And that is incomplete.
Which is like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Listen, when you're at this point of the game, all options are on the table. Fourth down, they say, we've got to go for it. And what a play they come up with. Big.
And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful for the yard out. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. So part one of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
And Minshew will throw for it. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked by Troy Reeder. So down only 2 now, still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. George Karlaftis in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. Throwing on second and long. Stafford over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Stafford. That's caught inside the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Hey, 22!
That's good for a Rams first down.
Now Stafford. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now it's Stafford. He's got it. And they will not go quietly as we are back to a 2-score game. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Minshew.
And the Rams got it. They bring it down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, and it's 3rd down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now Minshew.
He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy.
74 yards.
And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Chiefs will set up for the
Minshew.
conversion.
And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. And the lead is cut to 2 here in the 4th.
30. Chiefs 28.
So down only 2 now, still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Ready.
Throwing here, Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Stafford now to throw.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Here's 3rd and 7.
He's waiting.
Throwing again is Stafford. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They match.
He's got it. And they will not go quietly as we are back to a 2-score game.
Chiefs 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Minshew. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception. From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Second down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen under pressure, and they got to him again. Poona Ford, the one to get to him and drop him. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the is off for a Buffalo touchdown. Keon Coleman, 59 yards. And the Bills are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And able to get this out to the 25. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
53, ready. Alert!
Now it's Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Second and 10. Here's Stafford. And it's complete to Adams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Set. Blue 60. White 7. Blue behind.
Stafford looks to throw again. He'll drop this down to Williams. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Kyron Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards. These two teams all tied after one. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Allen. He'll try and do this himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Now Allen off the bootleg. Now a run here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook taking it in. And the Bills have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they start. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. At their own 22-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Stafford here coming off his pick six. Throwing right, and that's complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 54 yards.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 and a pickup of 12. First and 10.
That's another Rams first down.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Again, it's Stafford. And oh, it'll be intercepted.